Democratic strategist and former vice president of campaigns for the Center of American Progress, and Rina Shah, Republican strategist and founder of the Women's Public Leadership Network. Welcome to all of you. Okay, so let's start with the debate. We're just 1 month out. Let's look at the candidates who have already qualified. Take a look. All of those folks will be on the debate stage. Emily, which of the candidates could benefit from the structure of this debate, you think?
I think a lot of the candidates could benefit. The ones who are lesser known will be introduced to the public for the first time. They're not going to get a lot in, you know, 1 or 2 sound bites maybe. So really just coming across as someone that appeals to people, that can really hold their own in a presidential election against Donald Trump, I think is the best they can do for some of the candidates that are lesser known. And for some of the candidates that are better known, this is an opportunity for them to almost reintroduce themselves to the public as someone who actually really could be the presidential frontrunner. There's a lot of candidates who are in the race, and I think Warren's actually done the best job among this group, who there's been discussion about them running for a long time. And so then there weren't a lot of press stories to actually be written about them. So then it didn't feel like there was momentum, right? So I think that's actually an opportunity for people who have been in the race or potentially weighing the race for longer to really introduce themselves as someone who could be in the general stage to take on Trump.
And I'm curious about, I've been fascinated by Marianne Williamson. She's a spiritual speaker, and she's made the debate stage. She came out of nowhere, Rina. Why is it that she's getting some traction?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's getting some traction because this is certainly a field of the unknown starting to become known. And Andrew Yang is another example, just like Marianne, in that people are buzzing about maybe somebody has to come out of left field to best Trump. And the usual suspects, people who've been in public service for a long time, who are already really known to the general American public, names like Cory Booker, names like Kirsten Gillibrand. I think this part 1, part 2 debate stuff, look, in my heart of hearts, I just don't think it helps Democrats at the end. I think Republicans will continue to look at Democrats as very fractured, unable to come up with the best. And I don't even know that the debate, whether it's people who meet 2 of the qualifications or 1 of the qualifications, I don't know that we'll see a clear winner emerge. I don't think we'll see that person really tell us in, of course, it's unfair to expect that in the first debate, but I don't even know that we should wait to see that person. I wish that Democrats could really coalesce around somebody right now.
It's so early, though, and you do see what people need to do to make the debate stage.
But unconventional times, Candace, unconventional times call for unconventional measures. And that's what I wanted to see.
It is the word of the year, I'd say, as well. The latest Monmouth poll, as you know, show the vice president, former vice president Joe Biden, still holding a solid lead right there. I want to come to you, Emily, on all of this. I mean, is that something, this is all name recognition, isn't it? Because a lot of these pollsters, they don't actually say which of these people do you think should be president. They just say, name the person that you think should be president.
Yeah, there's definitely some flaws in the data. Look, and there's still a lot of questions about the efficacy of polling in this day and age. Landlines, online polls, what actually brings people into the system. But I actually want to push back on the idea that having so many candidates in the stage is actually bad. I think that it's pretty great. I think that right now it's actually showing the depth of the Democratic bench and how many strong players there are in the Democratic Party, whether it means that there's going to be a number of people going farther down the road, staying in the race longer. Obviously, some will drop out after a couple of months after they run out of money. Whether this means it's a potential cabinet for the next president, maybe it means, you know, potential governors or senators. Like, I actually think it's energizing a lot of Democrats more than it's turning them off the way that the 2016 Republican side had in the 2016 presidential election. That felt very divisive and negative. This actually really doesn't. This feels very positive, and people finding a candidate they identify with most, or even a group of candidates they like, and feeling like they want to stay engaged through the process.
We'll see if everybody stays positive come next month when the debate takes place. We'll see. Maybe some will come out fighting. Emily, Tisch Sussman, and Rina Shah, thank you guys for your time. And the reminder, 1 month and counting to the presidential debate. Oh my God, the music is back. It is the election cycle, the debate in Miami, the graphic package is there. June 26th and 27th, right here on NBC News, MSNBC, and Telemundo, as also on NBC News digital properties. Well, still ahead right here. First, tornadoes, now hail and flooding. Another round of severe weather for the central part of the U.S. I'll speak with the mayor of one city that was nearly wiped off the map last night by twisters.
she's counting on a strong showing in South Carolina. Senator Kamala Harris takes her case to the voters and joins Lawrence O'Donnell for a special